Hello, my people. Greeting you all and welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'm here to show you how we do it here, how we catch the spike here. Meanwhile, you're welcome to John Beck's FX. You can see here, you all can see how I am catching the spike here already. You can see I'm catching the spike. You can see my entry. You can see I am not joking here. Even I and my VIP subscribers, we are not joking here. We are catching the spike live and direct. Look at it here. And I want to tell you that this indicator is 99% accurate. If you are to make money, try and get this indicator and catch the spike as you want. Because once it gets to the area where you need to sell, I mean the level 10, where you need to buy to catch the spike, this level 10, you are going to catch the spike. You can see I'm catching the spike already. You can see this is a very powerful strategy I am dropping here, right? And I'm going to direct you how you can go about this. I'm going to show you how I do it to catch the spike. I mean, this is no joke. This is no magic. This is just real, okay? This is real. You can see this long spike. I caught it. Look at my entry. Look at the snapping entry. I didn't get this entry because I was able to get this entry because of this, because of my window one here, this indicator window one here, this thing got to this area, this level 10 area, which is the spike area, right? So I knew it was going to spike, and I quickly entered the trade, and I also issued the signal to my VIP subscribers, and they entered the trade too, and guess what? They are catching the spikes too, all right? So you can be one of those. You can join us and be catching this spike anytime, any day. Anytime, any day, right? So sit back and relax and see this video to the end. Always try and see my video to the end, right? So what you need to do for me, before I go further to explain more detail of this video and tell you how I catch these spikes, all you need to do for me is to subscribe to my channel and like my video, and turn your notifications on so whenever I send video, you can easily access my video. All right, so that's all you need to do for me. Subscribe to my channel and like my video, right? And drop some good comments too. All right. So thank you very much for doing all of that. So I also want to tell you that you can also as well to subscribe to the VIP group if you're interested. If you also want to be mentored, you can as well call in for that. If you also want me to manage your account for you, you can as well call in for that. All of that, I can do it for you, all right? So if you're interested, how do you get to me? Check my video, check the description of my video. You are going to see my contact number there. You're going to see my WhatsApp number, so you can reach out to me through my contact, so we can talk whatever, maybe whatever issue you're bringing up, we can discuss that. All right. So I don't want to make this video for so long, so I can easily close out and make my profit. Okay, take the money. All right. So let me tell you how I do this. All right. You can see here, rightly, you can see I'm trading boom 1,000, boom 1,000, and this is my I'm using M1 1 minute time frame. All right. So I want to zoom this to the third level, right, so you can see it clearly. All right. I guess you are seeing all of this, right? So now, before I go into this, before I trade this, I make sure I also go to my higher time frame. This is all about price actions. I know the indicator is there to help me, but I also need to see the trend of the market. I also need to know the chart of the market, know when the market is uptrend and downtrend. Also know those areas, identify with those areas that I know this trend will definitely want to spike from there. All right, so what I need to do is to apply patience. I always tell you guys to make sure you apply patience whenever you are trading, okay? Patience is key here. Once you apply patience and you know what you have done already, you've checked your market, you've cross-checked your market, you've see the candlestick patterns, you know how they are working, you can just be rest assured that you're going to make profit while you're trading, all right? But if you decide to be jumping into any trade you see, you will jump in and jump out with losses, all right? So this is H4, 4 minutes time frame, all right? So I knew very well that once this market fell down to this area, this market has this historical reversing area here, once it gets to this area, it will definitely reverse. You can see I have my horizontal line all placed here. So this horizontal line is to monitor this thread, is to get in touch with those areas that I know this thread, once they get to that area, they are going to definitely do something, maybe reverse from there. All right. So I also want to know how strong those areas are. So that's why I have to press down and see if those areas are still strong. They are very strong. So I ensure that I do all of that. All right. So I will as well come back to my 15-minute time frame. You can see already I knew this market was going to spike out. We're going to spike from these areas, all right? From this area, this is 15 minutes time frame, right? So I knew it was going to spike from this area as well too. Because if you watch all of this, you can see all of this. If you press down, it's just, you know that this thing is going to spike from this area. And having confirmed all of this from this higher time frame, so I have to go back to my 1 minute time frame, which is my entering time frame. So I came down to my indicator window one, and I saw that this moving average over here in my indicator window one, that are at this area of level 10, which I know is going to spike from this area. And I've also confirmed from other higher time frames, so I knew very well it was going to spike from this area. And that was why I confidently entered this trade. You can see my entry. You can see it's a very snappy entry. You can see there. I entered this trade from there and I got these spikes, all right? I hope somebody is following up. So please, this is how we do it here and make money. So if you want to join us and be making this money, you can join, you can call in for this, you can call in, I can manage accounts for you, trade for you, whatever I make for the day, we'll split it 50-50. I also, if you want me to manage, if you want me to mentor you, I can also call in, I'll mentor you myself, all right? If you also want to join the VIP group, you can as well call in to me. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel and like my video. There's also a free channel too, where I also drop some of the results we get from the VIPs, and sometimes I drop signals there once in a while too. So that is it. That's how we do it here. So at this point, I'm going to leave you. So you can use this indicator and apply with your demo account and get used to your demo account, and you can then switch into your real account and start making money. I want to let you know this is a very powerful strategy that will never disappoint you, all right? So before I leave, I want to tell you, let me show you the indicators that I used here, all right? So I'm coming to this FI call now for those of us that are new here. So this is how you apply your indicators, all right? So you can see my indicator list, right? You can see, so I'm going to delete all of this out. I'll delete all of this out. So you can see me how I place them. So you can see how I place them. So I'm deleting all of this. So the first indicator I'm going to be adding here will be the relative strength index, and this is the parameters I'm using. So you can screenshot this information, so you can use it. This is the level 10 and 85. All right, so screenshot this information. As for the pizza, you're going to use pizza 1, and your color should be the color of your background. All right, so I'm done with this. So I have my indicator window 1 right here. All right, so the next indicator I'll be adding is called the moving average, which will go with the indicator window 1. This is it. So this is the parameters I'm using. All right, this is the parameter I'm using. I'm using period 1, and shift is 0, and method is exponential, and apply to close, and pizza is style is pizza 4, and color is color red. You can use any color of your choice. So I'm done with this. So I got this right. So the next indicator I'm going to be using, I'm using still a moving average, but this time the period will be 2, right? The period will be 2, so I'm using period 2. So every other thing should be the same. Then you can change this style, the color, to any color of your choice, which I'm going to be using blue color here. So I'm done with this. So I've got this. All right. So the next color I'm going to be using here is still a moving average, but this time the period will be 3. I'm using period 3, and then every other thing should be the same. You can change the color, the style. You can change the color to a color of your choice. I'm going to be using color black here now. So I got this, all right. So I've got this. Although I'm expecting more spike, that's why I'm leaving this trend to be running. I'm expecting more spike. So I've got this. So the next indicator I'll be adding here is still a relative trend index, all right. So this will be the period will be, this time will be 4, right? So same color. You change color, same information, you change color. So I'm using the brown. I'm using color brown here. Let me use brown, okay. I'm done with this. So my setting is not complete. So now what is now left is, my setting is not complete. So you can see the indicators I have used already. So this time I'll be closing so I can save my money, all right. So I can save my money. So I'm sure this strategy will help somebody make more money, win in his trade or our trade. So do well to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave some sweet comments too. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I wish you the best in your trading. Bye for now.